Hello everyone, I'm Charlie, this is Catherine, and we are here today to show you Money on Toast. Money on Toast is the first advised investment platform in the UK. We offer consumers fully FCA-regulated financial advice via a digital, online, automated process. So customers who could previously only get this service from a human advisor can now arrive at our site and get financial advice directly online. We're looking to work with financial services companies and others who want to offer their clients an online advice service. Now I'm going to walk you through a customer getting advice and investment advice on the Money on Toast site. As you will see, this process takes about 4 minutes in total, which is a huge difference from an hour-long appointment with a human advisor and can offer enormous cost savings at scale. So to get started, we choose which type of advice we would like to get. So as you can see, we offer investment advice, protection, mortgage advice, etc. And so Catherine will click onto the investment planner, and as you can see, we will go straight into it. So the first thing that you will notice is that we're straight into the planner. There's no accounts to set up, no passwords to take. It's very easily accessible to everyone. And the second thing that you'll notice is that it's free to use. So we don't charge for the advice, people can use it for free, and then we earn our revenue from a fee when people purchase the product at the end of the process. So Catherine clicks Get Started, and we're off. The process we're going through now is very similar to that of an appointment with a human advisor. So here we check off that the customer has enough of an emergency fund and that doesn't have any pressing debts. Next, we'll look at sort of the term of their investment and how long-term they're looking to go, so that will help us decide which type of investment is right for them. And now the process gets much more personal. So every single consumer will go through a unique pathway and get a unique advised outcome that is tailored to their circumstances. So if Catherine clicks on just a lump sum, and in this case she's going to invest a lump sum amount of £7,000. Catherine also lets us know that she hasn't yet used her ISA tax allowance for the year. And instantly we can see that we have recommended that she invest that £7,000 into an ISA. Now obviously we need to find some funds to put into this ISA. And as every compliance professional knows, risk is incredibly important when giving out advice. So included in the planner, we have a watertight but easy to use risk tool. So Catherine can either take an online risk test, or she can pick a risk category for herself against the different choices that are there. In this case, she's going to choose balanced. What we then do is we marry that choose risk against a capacity for loss. So in this case, it's all written in plain English for Catherine to understand, and she chooses the option, I could withstand some loss. Now we see that her capacity for loss has categorized her as a cautious investor. And if we proceed, we can instantly see that her risk attitude and her capacity loss do not add up there. So the system will not let her proceed through this risk tool until we have an equal risk category and capacity for loss for compliance purposes. So she goes back, reassesses her risk category as cautious, and she can proceed. Here you can see that we'll put together a cautious portfolio for Catherine, or a cross-section of funds. She can look over and carry on. And then we have a quick breakdown of our fee structure. And then to finish off, Catherine simply puts in her email address to get a suitability report and a recommendation sent through to her. Okay, from a compliance angle, every single question that we have asked Catherine and every answer that she has given has been recorded into a secure SQL database. So we have a complete audit trail here, which can be downloaded to Excel, and this completely eliminates any sort of mis-selling. So no longer will there ever be the advisor didn't tell me this, or I never said this to my advisor, because everything is tracked and recorded into this system, so we have a complete audit trail. But it gets even better. So Catherine then checks her email, and she finds an email instantly from Money on Toast. And in there, she finds a few different things. Firstly, there is a suitability report, which is written in plain English and is tailored to her specific circumstances. So everything that's in there correlates to what she told us during the appointment. She can look over it and see the exact recommendation that we have given to her. If we scroll further down, we can see the exact fee that we will charge Catherine if she proceeds with the investment. Not a basis point or a percentage, but we actually calculate exactly how much we're going to charge her, so we can have a completely transparent transaction and she knows exactly how much she's going to spend. Scroll down a little further and you'll see this complete compliance record of every interaction that we had with her. It's the same record as is held on our compliance servers, but now even Catherine has a complete record of exactly what it is that we want to talk to her about. And if you scroll back up, you'll see a next steps section. So Catherine can now proceed and buy the investment that we recommended to her either by phone, and she can do that with a customer services representative rather than an advisor because she's already seen her advisor. So therefore she can just go straight through to a customer services representative and they'll set up the investment for her. Or she can simply apply online, go through to an online application service, we'll take her name, address and debit card details, and her money will go straight into the investment funds. Okay, that's an intelligent link, so she can go away, she can talk to someone about it, a spouse or a parent before she makes her decision. She can come back anytime to her email, she can click straight through, and she can buy the advised product that we recommended to her. So it's incredibly easy for her to use. As you can see, from arriving at our site to investing into the funds, complete process can be done in less than 10 minutes. As I said at the beginning, we can integrate this advice service into any bank, life insurance company, etc., who want to offer an online advice service to their customers. It can be integrated really easily, and then the buying process can be restricted to their own products, or they can go through and purchase from their platform. So please do come and see us at our stand over there. We really appreciate it if you could vote for us as best in show at the end of the Finovate presentation. And if you have any questions at the end, we'd be more than happy to answer them to you. Thank you very much.